Welcome back. So it's been a while since I made a video on this pistol. Work has been absolutely crazy. I've worked the most overtime that I have in a good number of years. But we haven't given up on this project, and on the last video I talked about cutting this frame down and reconfiguring it, but the more I look at it, the more I think about it, I'm really considering making another frame. I'll keep the slide in the barrel and what I can, but I might as well go the next step. Some of the changes I wanted to incorporate, and that would include something of a chassis system. So I'd have my my front rails, and the rear rails, the trigger and trigger transfer bar and disconnector. That would all change some, but and then for the trigger guard and the grip frame portion, we're talking about trying our hand at forged carbon to get a lot of the weight out of this. And yeah, so we're talking about that. And then possibly, if we get any good at it, we'll be able to make different size frames, shorter grip, maybe different back straps, things like that. So that's kind of where we are now. When I get some more free time again, that's the plan. Is to we would make we'd have to make a mold. I have to pick a magazine. Right now I'm tossed up between a Glock and a Smith & Wesson M&P. Unless you have some other suggestions, mags you would have the right price point and standard capacity, which is as high as we can get and reasonably fit into the gun. At some point, I'd make a new slide. There are some things that well, I would at some point I'm going to have to add some sights to this thing, but I think the next big step is just going with that kind of a more modern grip frame. Maintain the hammer fired. I think the hammer fired, not that I can't get a good trigger with a striker. I have to think about it more, but I think what we get with the hammer, because the hammer is getting cocked during the firing cycle, it provides a heavier recoil resisting force along with the recoil spring. And then once it's cocked and the slide's going back in the battery, that lower force is a lower momentum that causes that kind of porpoising or that nosedive at the end of the cycle. Now, I realize that the striker spring getting compressed at the end of the cycle might might also mitigate, and I just don't know. I can't, guessing at it intuitively, I just don't know which one would have better properties. But if I can maintain the hammer and also maybe have a way of for people with less hand strength to be able to manually cock the hammer, even though it's internal, is another option. I've considered binary trigger option, manual thumb safety, things like that. So yeah, welcome any kind of input, features you like, features you don't like, or if I could go with a really modular system. You can pick and choose whatever you like and kind of have it your way. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.